So welcome to Dragon Age Origins. Hot off of finishing the Veilguard, I figured maybe it's time to enjoy the original again. It might be like a once a week thing. I'm not sure if I'll keep it up. I don't know. I have no idea. I just figured maybe like every Tuesday I would play it. Because I've played it before and it was really good, but I don't know how it's aged. I've already had to download a mod just to make 4K look like as you can see from here. Originally it was tiny, but at least now the UI is scaled up. I can actually see stuff. But yeah, I'm just gonna get into it. See what it's like. If I enjoy it, whether I want to keep going. And so is the Golden City blackened with each step you take in my hall. Marvel at perfection, for it is fleeting. You have brought sin to heaven and doom upon all the world. Cantasil of 3 Natives, 813.
The Chantry teaches us that it is the hubris of men which brought the Darkspawn into our world. The mages had sought to usurp heaven, but instead they destroyed it. They were cast out, twisted and cursed by their own corruption. They returned as monsters, the first of the Darkspawn. They became a blight upon the lands, unstoppable and relentless. The Dwarven kingdoms were the first to fall, and from the deep roads, the Darkspawn drove at us again and again, until finally we neared annihilation. The Grey Wardens came. Men and women from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings. The Grey Wardens sacrificed everything.
God, the armor looks so bad.
Of darkness, and prevailed. It has been 4 centuries since that victory, and we have kept our vigil. We have watched and waited for the Darkspawn to return. But those who once called us heroes have forgotten. We are few now, and our warnings have been ignored for too long. For I have seen with my own eyes what lies on the horizon. Maker, help us all.
Not looking good for the world. Oh god, this is still not great text. The background you select will determine which of the 6 distinct opening stories you play through. It also affects how characters respond to you throughout the game. human, elf. Oh yeah, there's no Qunari, is there? And the old dwarfs with no magic. Oh god, look at that armor. Jeez. So I'm gonna go warrior. Just because that to me that fits the old Grey Warden.
Greetings.
I guess they shouldn't do the same character as Veilguard though. Yeah, I'll go slightly different. God. Why does she look so... Mm. Oh god, what have I done? Try not to change it too much. God, look at the anus thing on that. Do I just play the whole game with this?
No, it is gone. Charmed.
Greetings. Ugh, my spell. What does it take to kill these things?
Greetings. Greetings. No, it is gone.
Greetings. Ugh.
Greetings.
Oh, I forgot it had this. Bloody hell, this is definitely an old style RPG. Coercion. The character is influential enough to convince others to change their views. Strength contributes to a more intimidating character, whereas cunning, that seems quite good for the old RPG. Talents, powerful. Through training and hard work, the warrior has gained greater health and reduced the fatigue penalty for wearing armor. That seems quite useful. Peer striking. The warrior tries to make each attack count, sacrificing attack speed for a bonus to attack, as well as an increased chance to score critical hits for as long as this mode is active. Probably not best to do dual weapon, right? Archery, weapon shield, shield bash, shield pummel, shield defense. While this mode is active, the character drops into a defensive stance that favors the shield, gaining a bonus to defense. Practice fighting with a shield improves the character's guard. Enemies can no longer flank the character. Breton, bravery. Oh, Freton. That seems useful. Oh, I can do two. Let's go here because I'm going to need Freton. What's Nightmare like? I'm gonna stick to normal. Oh, of course it crashes. How typical. Have I really got to do all that again?
Greetings.
Let's just go with the preset.
For generations, your family, the Kuzlans, has stewarded the lands of Highever, earning the loyalty of your people with justice and temperance. When your country was occupied by the Orlesian Empire, your father and grandfather served the embattled kings of your land. Today, your elder brother takes up House Kuzlan's banner in service to the crown, not against the men of Orlais, but against the bestial Darkspawn rising in the south.
I trust then that your troops will be here shortly.
I expect they will start arriving tonight, and we can march tomorrow. I apologize for the delay, my lord. This is entirely my fault.
No. The appearance of the Darkspawn in the south has us all scrambling, doesn't it? I only received the call from the king a few days ago myself. I'll send my eldest off with my men. You and I will ride tomorrow just like the old days.
True. But we both had less grey in our hair then. And we fought Orlesians, not monsters.
At least the smell will be the same. I'm sorry, Pup, I didn't see you there. How? You remember my daughter?
I see she's become a lovely young woman. Pleased to see you again, my dear. My son Thomas asked after you. Perhaps I should bring him with me next time.
To what end?
Ha! To what end, she says. So glib, too. She's just like her mother when she talks like that.
See what I contend with, Hal? There is no telling my fierce girl anything these days. Make her bless her heart.
No doubt because you've trained her as a warrior. How unique.
At any
Unique.
rate, Pup, I summoned you for a reason. While your brother and I are both away, I'm leaving you in charge of the castle.
Yeah, why can't I go to battle?
I'm certain you'd more than prove yourself, but I am not willing to deal with your mother if you join the war. She'd kill me if I let you go. She's already twisted into knots about Fergus and me going.
If you don't send me, I'll kill you.
Now, that's what I'd like to hear. Only a token force is remaining here, and you must keep peace in the region. You know what they say about mice when the cat is away, yes? There's also someone you must meet. Please, show Duncan in.
Duncan, the famous Duncan.
It is an honor to be a guest within your hall, Tyrn Cousland.
Your lordship, you didn't mention that a Grey Warden would be present.
Duncan arrived just recently, unannounced. Is there a problem?
Of course not. But a guest of this stature demands certain protocol. I am at a disadvantage.
We rarely have the pleasure of seeing one in person, that's true. Pup, Brother Aldous taught you who the Grey Wardens are, I hope.
Not permanently, I fear.
Without their warning of the Darkspawn rising now, half the nation could have been overrun before we'd had a chance to react. Duncan is looking for recruits before joining us and his fellow Wardens in the south. I believe he's got his eye on Sir Gilmore.
If I might be so bold, I would suggest that your daughter is also an excellent candidate.
Honor though that might be, this is my daughter we're talking about.
Although that may be...
You did just finish saying that Grey Wardens are heroes, old friend.
I've not so many children that I'll gladly see them all off to battle. Unless you intend to invoke the right of conscription.
Have no fear. While I've no intention of forcing the issue.
Pup, can you ensure that Duncan's requests are seen to while I'm gone?
Sure.
In the meantime, find Fergus, and tell him to lead the troops to Ostagar ahead of me. Upstairs in his chambers, no doubt. Spending some last moments with his wife and my
Oh,
grandson.
well, don't tell
Be a
me to
good
bloody
lass
go
and do as
knocking.
I've asked. We'll talk soon.
Tutorial Tactical View. The game can be played from a variety of tactical viewpoints. Use the mouse wheel to bring your camera down to exclamation mode. While paused, you can issue orders to your character. Right-click on your desired destination.
I shall do it.
Your character now has a move order. You can issue orders in real time or while paused. Press space to unpause now.
Good evening, milady.
Plot helpers. In his quarters upstairs. Who are you?
A whole Darkspawn army in the south? Surely that's not true.
God, some dogs are screaming out there. Well, the dogs aren't screaming, but the people are. Whoa. Christ. Something really going on out there. Okay, so I need to go upstairs, see my brother.
There you are. Your mother told me the Terran had summoned you, so I didn't want
Oh,
to
there are no
interrupt.
subtitles.
Pardon my abruptness, my lady. It's simply that I've been looking everywhere for you. I fear your hound has the kitchens in uproar once again, and is threatening to leave.
Did the dog get into the larder again?
No matter how the maids try to keep him out, he always finds a way in. You know these Mabari hounds. He'll listen to his mistress, but anyone else risks having an arm bitten off.
He knows better than to hurt anyone.
I'm not willing to test that. You're quite lucky to have your own Mabari warhound, you know. Smart enough not to talk, my father used to say. Of course, that means he's easily bored. Nan swears he confounds her just to amuse himself. At any rate, your mother would have me accompany you until the matter is settled, shall we? Just follow the yelling. When Nan's unhappy, she makes sure everyone knows it.
Fair enough. Mischief in the larder. Controlling party members. A new party member has joined you. You can take control of this character directly by left-clicking. Can anyone read this? A new party member has joined you. You can take control of this character directly by left-clicking on his or her portrait or body. Alternatively, you can use the tactics menu to adjust how the AI controls them. Wait, was I just hearing this in the kitchen? Oh, here we go, subtitles. Conversations only. What's there?
Get that bloody mutt out of the larder.
But mistress, it won't let us near.
If I can't get into that larder, I'll skin both of you useless elves. I swear it.
Calm down.
Oh, I forgot that they hate elves.
Come to help.
You and you. Your bloody mongrel keeps getting into my larder. That beast should be put down.
I'm sorry it's bothering you, Nan.
Just get him gone. I've enough to worry about with a castle full of hungry soldiers. You two, stop standing there like idiots. Get out of the way.
Tutorial. To encrypt new items, you need to open the inventory screen. Do so now by clicking on the highlighted icon or pressing I. To unequip, drag an item from its icon on the left side of the screen back into your inventory. Remove the character's armor. Oh, hello.
Oh, look at that mess. How did he even get in here?
He's found something, hasn't he?
He does seem like he's trying to tell you something. Wait, did you hear that?
Please enter a name for the dog. Let's call him Rook. New Codex Dogs in Ferrodom.
Let us dispatch them!
Yes!
Quickly! I am ready.
It is begun.
Best be wary.
As you say. I shall do it.
Giant rats? It's like the start of every bad adventure tale my grandfather used to tell. Your hound must have chased them in through their holes. Looks like he wasn't raiding the larder after all. Those were rats from the Kokari Wilds. Best not to tell Nan. She's upset enough as it is. But seeing as you've got your Mabari well in hand, I'll be on my way. I'm to prepare for the arrival of more of the Isle's men.
Okay. Sack. Elf root. Wooden crate. More elf fruit. Is this the experience bar?
There he is, as brazen as you please, licking his chops after helping himself to the roast, no doubt.
What? Rats? Not the large grey ones.
They'll rip you to shreds, they will!
See, now you've gone and scared
Nope.
the servants. I expect those filthy things are dead. Oh, I bet that dog led those rats into there to begin with.
Oh, that's rude.
Oh, don't even start with the sad eyes. I'm immune to your so-called charms. Here then. Take these pork bits and don't say that Nan never gives you anything. Bloody dog. Thank you, my lady. Now we can get to work. That's right, you two. Quit standing about.
Is there anything in here, maybe? Door.
As you say.
Insufficient skill. Well, I am a warrior, so...
Good evening, milady.
Good evening, my lady. What's this? Like the banquet hall? God, this reminds me of Neverwinter Nights. What's up there? Who's this?
Hello, my dear girl. By chance, I am beginning to teach these young squires about your family's history.
Do we have to? History is boring.
Boys, you are referring to the Couslands, the very family in whose castle you live. Show some respect.
It's alright, it's boring.
I see you haven't changed. Perhaps it would benefit you to join our lesson.
No, I've got an important
Does that
task.
mean we have to listen to you now?
Silence. I will not have you two becoming smart-mouthed hooligans. Perhaps you should go. I doubt they need any more distraction. I'm just going to settle in here and apparently just talk to myself for all the time. Myself all this while you do this.
Mumble, mumble.
Good evening, milady.
Good evening, my lady. Whoa, 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 what the hell? Why are their clothes suddenly changing? Oh, that's because of the depth, isn't it? It must be doing some like lighting or something.
And my dear Bryce bought this back from Orlais.
Oh, God.
Year. The Marquis who gave it to him was drunk, I understand, and mistook Bryce for the king. Ah, here is my lovely daughter. I take it by the presence of that troublesome hound of yours that the situation in
What
the
the
kitchen
hell?
is handled.
Yes, mother. Nan is
You've
back
always
to work
had a
as
way
we
with her.
speak.
Darling, you remember Lady Landra, Ban Lawrence's wife?
I think we last met at your mother's spring salon.
Weren't you drunk? Of course, it's good to see
You're
you, my
too
lady.
kind, dear girl. Didn't I spend half the salon trying to convince you to marry my son?
And made a very poor case for it, I might add.
You remember my son, Dyron. He's not married yet either.
Don't listen to her. It's good to see you again, milady. You're looking as beautiful as ever.
Go soak your head. Let's be
And
diplomatic.
this is my lady in waiting, Iona. Do say something, dear.
It is a great pleasure, my lady. You are as pretty as your mother describes.
And she says that after seeing you whacking stuffed men in the courtyard, sweating like a mule.
Your daughter's prowess with the blade is most impressive.
I was quite the battle maiden myself in my day. But I think it was the softer arts that helped me land a husband.
I can handle my own affairs, thank
All
you.
evidence to the contrary.
I think perhaps I shall rest now, my dear. Dyron, I will see you and Iona at supper.
Perhaps we'll retire to the study for now.
Good evening, your ladyship.
Apparently, I need to change this to medium. That's obviously not it. Or maybe medium textures. Yeah. I see, now they're fixed. Huh. Weird. Insufficient skill.
Good evening, milady.
Good evening, my lady.
It shall be done.
It shall be done.
As you say.
Is there really going to be a war, Papa? Will you bring me back a sword?
That sword,
A
Oren,
sword?
and I'll get you the mightiest one I can find, I promise. I'll be back before you know it.
I wish victory was indeed so certain. My heart is disquiet.
Don't frighten the boy, love. I speak the truth. And here's my little sister to see me off. Now dry your eyes, love, and wish me well.
Does runes work for ranged weapons like bows and crossbows? Sorry, I have no idea.
Stay. I'd like to say farewell.
I bring a message. Father wants you to leave without him.
Then the Arl's men are delayed. You'd think his men were all walking backwards. Well, I'd better get underway. So many Darkspawn to behead, so little time. Off we go then. I'll see you soon, my love.
I would hope, dear boy, that you plan to wait for us before taking your leave.
Be well, my son. I will pray for your safety every day you are gone.
You could have delivered your message yourself, Father.
And miss having both my children in one place before I leave? Not likely.
The Maker sustain and preserve us all. Watch over our sons, husbands and fathers, and bring them safely back to us.
And bring us some ale and wenches while you're at it. For the men, of course.
Fergus, you would say this in front of your mother?
What's a wench? Is that what you pull on to get the bucket out of the well?
A wench is a woman that pours the ale in a tavern, Oren. Or a woman who drinks a lot of ale.
Bryce, Maker's breath. It's like living with a pair of small boys. Thankfully, I have a daughter.
I'll miss you, mother dear. You'll take care of her, sister, won't you?
Mother can handle herself, always has.
It's true. They should be sending her, not me. She would scold those Darkspawn back into the deep roads.
Well, I'm glad you find this so funny.
Enough, enough. Pup, you'll want to get an early night. You've much to do tomorrow.
Oh God, of course it crashes. How do I make it use one core? Okay, so that one's done. Okay, that's another one done. Properties. Compatibility. Windows XP. Oh god. Service Pack 3. Okay. Hopefully it should just work now. Of course it resets the sound. So just go and launch it again. Oh, how much of it has it missed? Oh, have I even done the kit? Ooh. Wow, that took a lot of a hit on the old performance. Am I using a hyperthread? Zero, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Is that okay? That's taken a real hit just using the one CPU. Why are the frames all over the place? There it goes.
Good evening, milady.
Good evening.
There you are. Your mother told me the Terran had summoned you, so I didn't want to interrupt. Pardon my abruptness. Han is threatening to leave. You know these Mabari hounds. He'll listen to his mistress, but anyone else risks having an arm bit. That would be why. Of course. At any rate, your mother would have me accompany you and...
Get... You and you. Your bloody mongrel keeps getting into my larder. That... You two.
As you say.
Oh god, what's...
Oh, look at that mess. How did he even get in here?
Are you trying to tell me something?
He does seem like he's trying...
Rook.
It shall be done.
We must gain the advantage.
I shall do it. It shall be done.
Watch out, they might bite! Giant rats? It's like the start of every bad adventure tale my grandfather used to tell. Your hound must have chased them in through their holes.
The old D&D
Looks like he
starter.
wasn't raiding the larder after all. Those were rats from the Kokari Wine, but...
It's stuttering. See, now it's fine. That's 4 course.
There he is, as brazen as you please, licking his chops after helping himself to the roast, no doubt. Look at him now.
Oh, mistress, there are rats in the...
Ah, looks like the dog killed them.
Oh, I bet that dog... Oh, don't even start.
Let's get back to where we were. Oh God, Lee.
And my dear... Ah, here is my lovely daughter. I take it by the presence of that...
I think we last met at your mother's spring salon.
Don't listen to her. It's good to see you again, milady. You're looking as...
I was quite the battle maiden myself.
Item set bonus.
And here's my little sister to see me off. Stay. I'd like to say...
Be well, my son. I will pray for your safety every...
A wench!
I'll miss you, mother dear.
Oh, good.
So it literally crashed saving. How annoying. Okay, character record, skills, inventory, journal. Premium. What am I supposed to do now? It's Duncan,
My
isn't
lady,
it?
help me!
No.
The castle is under attack!
Oof. Oh no.
It is begun. We must fight!
Blood Dragon plate? What the hell?
I shall do it. It is begun. Best be wary.
Tell us!
As you say. I shall do it. Watch out!
You're dead!
Darling, I heard fighting outside and I feared the worst. Are you hurt?
Why does she look so
They never
Shut-
got through the door, thanks to you. Her scream woke me up. There were men in the hall, so I barred the door. Did you see their shields? Those are Howe's men. Why would they attack us?
It's betrayed father?
You don't think Howe's men were delayed? On purpose?
Oh, of course.
Bastard. I'll cut his lying throat myself. Have you seen your father? He never came to bed. We must find him. I am no Orlesian wallflower. Give me a sword and I'll use it. Now let's go.
Jeez. Every time you gain a level, your character gains new abilities and improved statistics. Left click on the plus next to your character's portrait to level up. Not yet unlocked. This is talent. Oh, what's taunt? The character follows up an attack with 2 hits from the shield, dealing normal damage with each attack. If the target fails a physical resistance check, it is stunned. Shield mastery doubles the character's strength bonus for each strike. What is Constitution? Represents health and resilience. Let's do that. Okay, let's get out of here.
Perhaps we can salvage some things here, darling. Some of your father's belongings are in that trunk.
As you say.
More enemies ahead! How dare you!
You'll bleed for this.
What does the X mean?
Oh, dear Landra. I'm so
It is
sorry.
begun.
If she hadn't come to me, if she hadn't been here.
Oh, this is my room, isn't it? Oh, this is the brother's family.
My little Oren. What manner of fiend slaughters innocents?
I'll make them pay.
Oh, he's not even taking hostages. He means to kill all of us. Oh, poor fuckers. Let's go. I don't want to see this. Can you hear the fighting? Hal's men must be everywhere. My only grandchild is a ravaged corpse. What do I care about danger? The front gates. That's where your father must be. I have my treasury key. We could go there first and take the Kuslan sword from the vault. If anything is worth fighting to keep out of Hal's hands, it's that sword. But it may be a dangerous path. If Hal's men are inside, they must already control the castle. We must use the servant's entry in the larder to escape. Do you hear me?
I hear you.
Then let us be swift.
So where's the larder? That's left, isn't it?
The castle has fallen! I'm getting out of here!
Why are you...
Yes, my lady! Here they come!
We'll have to go around. How dare you come here?
We're under attack!
We will not be defeated! I will drive you from our lands myself! Quick! We must fight! We fight for our home!
Why has she not got a weapon?
We must not exhaust our supplies! Hal will pay for what he's done!
As you say.
Oh right, there's the fire. Oh.
Very well. It shall be done.
Away with you!
Did she cut his head off?
I'll kill them all myself! No quarter shall be given! Make a guide my hand! You did well, my dear.
It shall be done.
What's in here? Oh, it's the old guy.
You will be avenged, old sage. I swear it.
Is there a loot limit on this? What's here? Treasury.
We're getting close to the treasury. The Kuzlan family blade lies inside.
Let's get the family
Use
blade
that key
then.
I gave you. That blade cannot fall into Hal's hands.
Very well.
Okay.
It shall be done.
Scale armor. Okay. Fatigue. Wearing armor causes fatigue, which is a percentage increase of the basic mana or stamina cost to activate a spell or talent. Okay, we're looking a lot cooler now at least. Which is always the most important part.
Let us do it. How will he pay for what he's done? Get out of my way!
Okay. Now we go. Oh, save it in case he crashes.
As you say.
A knight. Do I? There doesn't. Oh, there's capacity, but it doesn't look like weight. Just collect some stuff to sell to the shop.
I pray that Mother Malol has escaped. Enemies approaching! Not commit that sacrilege on top of everything.
Fight!
As you say.
Lyrium. I think that's everything. Oh no.
I shall do it.
You're dead!
It's begun.
There is no glory in bloodshed!
Rubble, greenstone. Okay, time to. Let's pick off these guys. Ooh, the mage.
Here.
Make us proud. Look at that one. Where is everyone else? Oh, play Come on!
Go, man the gate.
Keep those bastards
Oh,
out
yeah,
as
this
long
guy.
as you can. Your ladyship, my lady, you're both alive. I was certain Howe's men had gotten through.
They did get through.
They killed Oriana and Oren. I can't believe... Are you injured?
Don't worry about me, your ladyship. Thank the Maker you two are unharmed. When I realized what was happening, it was all I could do to shut the gates. But they won't keep Howe's men out long. If you've another way out of the castle, use it quickly.
Where's the Grey
No
Warden?
idea. You don't think he's involved in this, do you?
Perhaps he was sent to kill Bryce? Oh dear. Have you seen him?
When I last saw the Turn, he'd been badly wounded. I urged him not to go, but he was determined to find you. He went towards the kitchen. I believe he thought to find you at the servants' exit in the larder.
Bless you, Sir Gilmore. Make her watch over you.
Make her watch over us all.
Okay. Excuse me. So, the servant's entrance. Any chests? Nope.
I shall do it. Quickly! We must fight! May you guide my hand!
It shall be done.
Run! We must get out! They're slaughtering everyone!
Yeah, yeah.
Run! You're dead!
We will never be defeated!
Okay.
As you say.
Frozen lightning. Frozen lightning is a common name for a crystal that can naturally store electricity, which has made it a sought-after ingredient in the composition of several items and salves. Crushing frozen lightning gives the user a small bonus to electricity resistance for a short time. Okay.
Very well. We're under attack! There's no glory in blood! Blast you! I'm gonna rip you a new one!
To battle! We fight for our home!
Oh crap.
Quickly! We must fight!
Get over there.
I am armed. It's too much! I will drive you from our land myself! It's too much!
God, why do you keep chasing? No, cancel. I know she's gonna die literally in a second. Oh, is she recovering? Do people do that, or is it just because she's special?
As you say.
Elf root. Okay, let's try and leave the castle then. And this isn't gonna end well. This is where they're at. Oh, is that Nan? Rip Nan. Oh god, he's been injured.
There, you both are. I was
Bryce!
wondering when you would get here.
Maker's blood, what's happening? You're bleeding.
Hal's men found me first. Almost did me in right there.
Why is Hal doing this?
He can't get away with this. The king will...
Bryce, we must get you out of here.
I won't survive the standing, I think.
Get up and let's go.
My darling girl. If only Will could make it so.
Once Hal's men break through the gate, they will find us. We must go.
Someone must reach Fergus. Tell him what has happened.
And take vengeance.
Vengeance?
Bryce, no. The servants' passage is right here. We can flee together, find you healing magic.
The castle is surrounded. I cannot make it.
I'm afraid the Turn is correct. Howe's men have not yet discovered this exit, but they surround the castle. Getting past will be difficult.
You are Duncan, then? The Grey Warden?
Yes, your ladyship. The Turn and I tried to reach you sooner.
My daughter helped me get here. Make her be praised.
I am not surprised.
Are you gonna help us, Duncan?
Whatever is to be done now, it must be quick. They are coming.
Duncan, I beg you. Take my wife and daughter to safety.
I will, your lordship. But I fear I must ask for something in return.
Anything.
What is happening here pales in comparison to the evil now loose in this world. I came to your castle seeking a recruit. The Darkspawn threat demands that I leave with one.
I understand.
The king will see justice done. The Grey Wardens, however, must face the Darkspawn above all else.
He is right, pup.
I will take the Tyrna and your daughter to Ostagar to tell Fergus and the king what happened. Then your daughter joins the Grey Wardens.
So long as justice comes to Hal. I agree.
Then I offer you a place within the Grey Wardens. Fight with us.
I'll accept your offer.
Leave quickly then.
Bryce, are you sure?
Our daughter will not die of Hal's treachery. She will live and make her mark on the world.
Darling, go with Duncan. You have a better chance to escape without me.
Eleanor.
Hush, Bryce. I'll kill every bastard that comes through that door to buy them time. But I won't abandon you. My place is with your father. At his side to death and beyond.
I'm so sorry it's come to this, my love.
We had a good life and did all we could. It's up to our children now.
Then go, pup. Warn your brother. And know that we love you both.
We gotta get out of here.
They've broken through the gates. We must go now.
Goodbye, darling.
We will be traveling south through the hinterlands to the ruin of Ostagar, on the edges of the Korcari Wilds. The Tevinter Imperium built Ostagar long ago to prevent the Wilders from invading the northern lowlands. It's fitting we make our stand here, even if we face a different foe within that forest. The King's forces have clashed with the Darkspawn several times, but here is where the bulk of the Horde will show itself. There are only a few Grey Wardens within Ferelden at the moment, but all of us are here. This blight must be stopped, here and now. If it spreads to the north, Ferelden will fall.
Ho there, Duncan.
King Cailan. I didn't expect...
That's the king?
A royal welcome? I was beginning to worry you'd miss all the fun.
Not if I could help it, Your Majesty.
Then I'll have the mighty Duncan at my side in battle after all. Glorious. The other wardens told me you'd found a promising recruit. I take it this is she?
Allow me to introduce you, Your Majesty.
No need, Duncan. You are Bryce's youngest, are you not? I don't think we've ever actually met.
Yes, I am, and I bring important news.
Is it about your father? Your brother has been concerned about him.
He's not coming. He died when our castle was taken.
Dead? What do you mean? Duncan, do you know anything about this?
Terran Cousland and his wife are dead, Your Majesty. Arl Howe has shown himself a traitor and overtaken High Ever Castle. Had we not escaped, he would have killed us and told you any story he wished.
I can scarcely believe it. Well, how could he think he could get away with such treachery? As soon as we are done here, I will turn my army north and bring Howe to justice. You have my word.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
No doubt you wish to see your brother. Unfortunately, he and his men are scouting in the wilds.
I'm not eager to tell him, Your Majesty.
Of that, I have no doubt. You will see him again once the battle is over, I am certain. I apologize, but there's nothing more I can do. All I can suggest is that you vent your grief against the Darkspawn for the time being.
Thank you, Your
I'm sorry
Majesty.
to cut this short, but I should return to my tent. Logain waits eagerly to bore me with his...
Logain?
Your uncle sends his greetings and reminds you that Redcliffe forces could be here in less than a week.
Ha! Eamon just wants in on the glory. We've won 3 battles against these monsters, and tomorrow should be no different.
Famous last words there. You sound very confident of that.
Overconfident, some would say. Right, Duncan?
Exactly.
Your Majesty, I'm not certain the Blight can be ended quite as quickly as you might wish.
I'm not even sure this is a true Blight. There are plenty of Darkspawn on the field, but alas, we've seen no sign of an archdemon.
Disappointed, Your Majesty?
I'd hoped for a war like in the tales. A king riding with the fabled Grey Wardens against a tainted god. But I suppose this will have to do. I must go before Logain sends out a search party. Farewell, Grey Wardens.
What the king said is true. They've won several battles against the Darkspawn here.
You didn't seem to take the Darkspawn very seriously.
Despite the victories so far, the Darkspawn horde grows larger with each passing day. By now, they look to outnumber us. I know there is an archdemon behind this, but I cannot ask the king to act solely on my feeling.
An archdemon? Why not? He seems to regard the Grey Wardens highly.
Yet not enough to wait for reinforcements from the Grey Wardens of Orlais. He believes our legend alone makes him invulnerable. Our numbers in Ferelden are too few. We must do what we can and look to Teyrn Logain to make up the difference. To that end, we should proceed with the joining ritual without delay.
Joining ritual? What do you mean, what ritual?
Every recruit must go through a secret ritual we call the Joining in order to become a Grey Warden. The ritual is brief, but some preparation is required. We must begin soon.
God. Why would anyone be tricked into doing a random ritual? Why is the ritual so
Joining is
secret?
dangerous. I cannot speak more of it except to say that you will learn all in good time. Until then, you must trust that what is done is necessary.
Am I the only recruits you have?
No, there are 2 other recruits here already. They've been
Alistair.
waiting for us to arrive.
What do you need me to do?
Feel free to explore the camp here as you wish. All I ask is that you do not leave it for the time being. There is another Grey Warden in the camp by the name of Alistair.
Yes.
When you're ready,
Oh,
seek him out and tell him it's time to summon the other recruits.
Oh, so he's already
Your
in
hound can stay with me while
Grey
I attend
Warden.
to some business. The Grey Warden tent is on the other side of this bridge. You will find us there should you need to.
Okay. New content codex. Oh God. Getting spammed. Ranked creatures. The names of particularly challenging opponents are displayed in different colours to draw attention to the significant threat they represent. Opponents with yellow names are more challenging and aggressive than average. Orange names represent extremely powerful enemies capable of threatening a full party of adventurers by themselves. Where is this codex? The journal? Codex. Oh God, this is horrible. Level up. Do I want more strength or get a bit of dexterity? Dexterity is a measure of agility, reflexes, and balance. Higher dexterity improves the character's chance to hit, makes the character more likely to dodge, and contributes to damage dealt by piercing weapons like daggers or arrows. Essential, in particular, it's clearly critical for rogues. Let me get 28 strength. Skills. Okay, now this is the important part. So what do I have? Coercion. 12 cunning. And then combat training. Small bonus to attack. Okay. I need 16 cunning. And how much for that? 12. I can, if I do it every other, improves coercion. Yeah, that's like the most important part of an RPG. And then, did I get shield block? No longer suffers an attack penalty. Shield pummel. The character follows up an attack with 2 hits from the shield, dealing normal damage with each attack. If the target fails the physical resistance, it is stunned. Shield mastery doubles the strength bonus. What's shield mastery? Oh, here we go. Requires 16 dexterity. Okay, so I'm going to need 26 dexterity anyway. Journal. Joining the Grey Wardens. Find the Grey Warden Alistair. You have arrived at the King's camp just outside the Kokari Wilds in the ruins known as Ostagar. Duncan has told you that you are ready to begin the joining. You should seek out the Grey Warden named Alistair somewhere in the camp. Quartermaster Alistair. So that's this way. Is it? Or this way? No, this way. Yeah. Is there music or is it? There's just no noise, is there? There's some, I can see some on the meters, but...
Hail, you must be the Grey Warden recruit that Duncan brought.
Yes. Is that all? King's Guard. Logan's Guard.
We stand here in this hour, good folk of Ferelden, and we contemplate the death that may await. Death is no failure, my friends. Should it find you, you will not have...
Greetings, young lady. You are Duncan's newest recruit, are you not?
Yep.
He's not a man easily impressed. You should be proud.
Well,
Allow
thanks.
me to introduce myself. I am Wynne, one of the mages summoned by the king.
At least I am Elisa.
Well met, and good luck to you on the battlefield. To us all, in fact.
Will you be fighting beside the king?
Not precisely. The Grey Wardens will be on the front lines, not the mages. Still, we have our parts to play. To defeat the Darkspawn, we have to work together. It's not an idea everyone seems able to grasp.
You faced Darkspawn before?
Stragglers, yes. Not the vast horde the scouts speak of. I wonder, how much do you know of the connection between Darkspawn and the Fade?
Well, technically I know more than I should know. Because I just finished Veilguard. And even when I finish this game, I won't know as much as I would know now with all the new lore. I know the Fade is where you go when you dream.
Anytime your spirit leaves your earthly body, whether it's to dream or to die, it passes into the realm we call the Fade. It's home to many spirits, some benevolent, others far less so. At the heart of the Fade lies the Black City.
The Black City? What's
Some
the Black
say
City?
The Black City was once the seat of the Maker. But when the mages from the Tevinter Imperium found a way into the city, it was tainted with their sin. That taint transformed those men, turning them into twisted reflections of their own hearts. And the Maker cast them back to the Earth, where they became the first Darkspawn. At least that's what the Chant of Light says.
Okay. The Chantry says many things.
It may be allegory, meant to teach us that our own evil causes human suffering. Or it
Good
may
point.
be true. It is as good an explanation as any for now.
It doesn't really matter where they come from when all they want to do is kill you. At least it's something to ponder.
Occasionally it's wise to contemplate one's actions. But I'm certain Duncan has more for you to do than talk to me.
Die in this battle, and when you stand before the Maker in the land beyond the Fade, he shall not find you wanting. Go not into death gladly, but with the knowledge that evil has been held at bay by...
Okay. Is this the...
So, well, you're not what I thought you'd be.
What's that? Oh, is he another...
The name's Daveth. It's about bloody time you came
Grey
along.
Warden?
I was beginning to think they cooked this ritual up just for our benefit.
He's 100% dead. What do you know about this ritual, and why aren't you going to be able to finish it?
I happened to be sneaking around camp last night, see, and I heard a couple of Grey Wardens talking. So, I listened in for a bit. I'm thinking they plan to send us into the wilds.
So what? That wouldn't frighten me.
Cannibals, beasts, witches, and now Darkspawn. What isn't to be scared of? It's all too secretive for me. Makes my nose twitch. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Like we have a choice.
They're forcing you to be here?
I've got nowhere else to go after what Duncan saved me from. Anyway, I expect it's time to get back to Duncan. That's where I'll be if you need me for anything.
And who's this? Soldier. Quartermaster.
Have you seen an elf running about? Young woman, red hair, carrying a suit of chain.
Sorry, I haven't.
Blast it. Where did she go? That suit better be patched up when she gets back, or by the maker up. Oh, pardon my manners. My troubles are no concern of yours, I'm sure. I'm the quartermaster. Did you come for supplies?
Yeah, but do you need any help?
Oh, I'm sure you have better things to do than run errands for me. I can
Not
find
really.
it myself.
What kind of
Arms and
supplies?
armor, for the most part. It's for the King's men, but you Grey Wardens can buy what you need for a modest price. I also have some goods on the side I can provide. Strictly off the record, of course. To keep morale up, you understand.
Wink, wink. Let me see your other goods.
So long as you keep it quiet.
Whoa. Intricate double-baked Mabari Crunch. With a lovely melted cheese topping, double-baked Mabari Crunch is absolutely irresistible. At least if you're a dog. Use double-baked Mabari restores a moderate amount of... Okay. Battle Axe, Maul. Enchanted Footing. Okay. Am I able to find this redhead? Where would she be?
In the name of Andraste, I bless you today. May you find favor in the Maker's eyes. So let it be.
Nurse, wounded. It's night.
You there, elf. What's your name?
It's Pick, sir.
Go tell Tern Loghain that the war party's ready to begin scouting. We'll send word if we find anything.
They really don't like elves here, do they?
Maker above, hear the prayers of your
I don't see any
sons and
redhead.
daughters. We who betrayed your prophet Andraste now
Who's this?
Look carefully, man. This wretched thing is a Darkspawn. They're strong and cunning and smart, but don't listen to those old wives' tales. They can be killed. Stick them with your sword enough, and they go down.
This is supposed to be the battle that sends these Darkspawn back
Don't
underground.
even touch it. You get tainted with that blood, and you may as well slit your throat. We've lost many dogs already.
Templar.
I'm sorry, but the mages must not be interrupted. Their spirits are in the Fade.
Oh, I forgot the Templar were the ones that they kind of control the mages, right? They keep them in check.
my sisters and gentlefolk, we stand here.
Who's this? Tranquil.
Welcome, young woman.
Who are you?
I am one of the Tranquil, my friend. I am of the Circle
you speak
of
weird.
Magi. But instead of casting spells and reading tomes, I spend my time enchanting. It is a time-consuming process, but invaluable. Enchantment provides the Circle its wealth. Certainly,
Oh,
we
the
would not
Circle.
get by on charity.
You speak very strangely. Why is that?
Allow me to put it this way. Do you know why those with magical talent are feared?
Because magic is powerful and dangerous?
It is dangerous beyond its power. Those with magical talent attract demons and spirits. We can be possessed easily, and thus become horrors known as abominations. Even those with minor talents attract hungry spirits. Anyone with the power may learn blood magic from these demons. Hence, we are considered dangerous. This is our curse. Thus, I was made tranquil, stripped of emotions and talent. I am no longer dangerous.
That sounds horrible then.
It might seem such to you, but I feel no horror. I am content to serve in my role.
He's basically been... What do they call the men that get castrated to be singers and stuff? Or eunuchs? He's basically like that, isn't he? But just like magically eunuchs. Let's talk about something else.
Of course. What may I assist you with?
I should go.
Goodbye.
I can learn about enchantment later. Who's this? Servant. Servant. Is this the redhead servant?
Oh, excuse me.
I think I've opened one chest that's not locked. Okay, this is Alistair.
What is it now? Haven't Grey Wardens asked more than enough of the Circle?
I simply came to deliver a message from the revered mother, Sir Mage. She desires your presence.
What her reverence desires is of no concern to me. I am busy helping the Grey Wardens, by the King's orders, I might add.
Should I have asked her to write a note?
Tell her I will not be harassed in this manner.
It sounds familiar.
Yes, I was harassing you by delivering a message.
Your glibness does you no credit.
Here I thought we were getting along so well. I was even going to name one of my children after you. The Grumpy One.
Enough. I will speak to the woman if I must. Get out of my way, fool.
Oh, Steve Valentine.
You know, one good thing about the Blight is how it brings people together.
I didn't know that. Wait, where is he? What do I know him from, though? Didn't realize that. You know, one good thing about the Blight is how it brings people together. I know exactly what you mean.
A party. We could all stand in a circle and hold hands. That would give the Darkspawn something to think about. Wait, we haven't met, have we? I don't suppose you happen to be another mage.
We haven't met. You must be Alistair.
And that makes you Duncan's new recruit, I suppose.
Yes.
Glad to meet you. As the junior member of the Order, I'll be accompanying you when you prepare for the joining.
Prepare for the joining. Pleased to meet you. My name is Elisa.
Right, that was the name. You know, it just occurred to me that there have never been many women in the Grey Wardens. I wonder why that is.
Probably because we're too smart for you.
True, but if you're here, what does that make you?
Just one of the boys.
Sad, isn't it? So I'm curious. Have you ever actually encountered Darkspawn before?
Nope.
When I fought my first one, I wasn't prepared for how monstrous it was. I can't say I'm looking forward to encountering another. Anyhow,
You've only seen
whenever
one?
you're ready, let's get back to Duncan. I imagine he's eager to get things started.
That argument I saw, what was it about?
With the mage. The Circle is here at the King's request, and the Chantry doesn't like that one bit. They just love letting mages know how unwelcome they are, which puts me in a bit of an awkward position. I was once a Templar.
Oh, you were a Templar, so you were a mage hunter.
Not that that's all Templars do, but yes, the Chantry raised me until Duncan recruited me 6 months ago. I'm sure the revered mother meant it as an insult, sending me as her messenger, and the mage picked right up on that. I never would have agreed to deliver it, but Duncan says we're all to cooperate and get along. Apparently they didn't get the same speech.
I look forward to traveling with you.
You do? Huh, that's a switch. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, lead on.
Tutorial: Party members and tactics. When you're not controlling them, party members attack according to the tactics you set. Select Alistair by left-clicking on him or his portrait. Now, open the tactics screen by clicking on the highlighted icon or pressing \. Oh, weird keybind. Tutorial: you can use the conditional tactics slot to design custom behaviors for each character, or simply select preset tactics. Change Alistair's preset to Defender. Self: being attacked by a range attack, activate shield cover. Oh god, he's basically me, isn't he? Scrapper. Defender. Archer. Scrapper. New Codex. Alistair. Assume now I've got to go find Duncan. And ideally not Ian Duncan Smith. What's 3? A shield pummel. Oh, wait, why am I Duncan?
You found Alistair, did you? Good. I'll assume you're ready to begin preparations. Assuming, of course, that you're quite finished riling up mages, Alistair.
How did he know?
The revered mother ambushed me. The way she wields guilt, they should stick her in the army.
She forced you to sass the mage, did she? We cannot afford to antagonize anyone, Alistair. We don't need to give anyone more ammunition against us.
I apologize, Duncan. I'll go collect who we're missing.
Who are we missing?
This is Sajori,
Ah.
a knight from Redcliffe.
How do you do?
They're
And this,
so
of course,
good.
is the recruit that Duncan said he was bringing.
I'm Elisa, pleased to meet you.
Now then, since you're all here, we can begin. You 4 will be heading into the Kokari Wilds to perform 2 tasks. The first is to obtain 3 vials of Darkspawn blood, 1 for each recruit.
Okay. What do we need Darkspawn blood for?
For the joining itself. I'll explain more once you've returned.
And what's the second
There was
task?
once a Grey Warden archive in the wilds, abandoned long ago when we could no longer afford to maintain such remote outposts. It has recently come to our attention that some scrolls have been left behind, magically sealed to protect them. Alistair, I want you to retrieve these scrolls if you can.
Okay. Find the
Scrolls
archive and
contain
3
treaties
scrolls.
promising support.
3 blood.
Treaties that may prove valuable in the days to come. Watch over your charges, Alistair. Return quickly and safely.
We will.
Then may the Maker watch over your path. I will see you when you return.
New quest. Tainted blood. Okay, so I got a full party now. Can I just do that? Yeah. Alistair. Archer. Davith. Who's Davith? Yeah, so he's an archer, and he's big sword guy, scrapper. Pinning shot. Okay, which exit then? That one. Ash, warrior leader. Oh, what about the dog?
Hail. I'm told you all have business in the wilds. The gate's open for you. Just be careful out there.
Thanks.
Even a Grey Warden won't be safe in the forest tonight.
Well, I'm not a Grey Warden yet, so I've got no chance then, surely. Okay. Let's have a look at the map. Can't see anything. Great.
Wild creatures ahead.
Any last words? Right to the face.
What happened to the shield pummel?
Dead yet?
We must fight. Let us do it quickly.
Oh, that's Alistair, of course.
Another down. Very well.
What happened to the music? Whoa.
As you say.
Wolf pelts. Why did all these wolves just suddenly... Oh, thank God. I thought it had crashed then. Okay. Who are they?
Over here.
Dying soldier.
Who is that? Grey Wardens?
Well, he's not half as dead as he looks, is he?
My scouting band was attacked by Darkspawn. They came out of the ground. Please help me. I've got to return to camp.
Let's try to bandage him up at least.
I have bandages in my pack.
Thank you.
Look at that cattle.
Get out of here.
Did you hear? An entire patrol of seasoned men killed by Darkspawn.
Calm down, Sir Jory. We'll be fine if we're careful.
Those soldiers were careful, and they were still overwhelmed. How many Darkspawn can the four of us slay? A dozen? 100? There's an entire army in these forests.
There are Darkspawn about, but we're in no danger of walking into the bulk of the Horde.
How do you know? I'm not a coward, but this is foolish and reckless. We should go back.
Overcoming these dangers is part of our test.
That's true.
Know this. All Grey Wardens can sense Darkspawn. Whatever their cunning, I guarantee they won't take us by surprise. That's why I'm here.
You see, Sir Knight, we might die, but we'll be warned about it first.
That is reassuring.
That doesn't mean I'm here to make this easy, however. So let's get a move on.
Okay, if you insist. Good old elf root. Can probably make my own elf root shop at this point. So if memory serves me right, there's a very interesting character in here somewhere.
I shall do it. That
Wildflower.
flower, white with a red centre. The kennel master at Ostagar was asking about those.
Why did he want them? Do you know?
The kennel master said this flower can help dogs that get sick from biting darkspawn. At any rate, he was offering a reward if someone went into the wilds and brought him one. Might want to think about it is all.
Okay. What are these?
As you say.
Any last words? Don't give them the advice. It's a
Are they darkspawn or? Oh yeah. So that's one file. Let's go above.
It shall be done.
Death root. Well, that's not nice, is it?
Look there. Poor slobs. That just seems so excessive.
Okay. What's this? More darkspawn. Where did you come from?
I shall do it. As you say.
Who's
It shall
this?
be done.
Missionary Rigby. New quest, Last Will and Testament. You found the last will and testament of someone named Rigby on a body in the Kagari Wilds. Find the cache mentioned in the will and take it to Jetta in Redcliffe.
I shall do it.
Oh, God. Should have been a rogue. What the hell? I thought Duncan said that he could detect them. No, not Duncan, Alistair. You're not doing a very good job at the moment. Saving game. Well, that's not... Oh, God. What's the other way? Oh, that's the tank. Concentrated venom, darkspawn, vial of darkspawn blood. What's wrong with the map?
Very well.
Excerpt from local myths and legends. I've got enough blood by now, right? Let me go the other way. It's just wrapping around, yeah. Oh, there's some enemies here at least. Good XP.
We must be victorious! Watch out! Follow the rain! Away with you!
Okay. Let's go all the way back and have a... I guess try and find those scrolls that they were looking for. Why are they looking for scrolls though? They can't be that important if they didn't, like, retrieve them earlier. Garaki Wilds. Left or right? Let's go right. Oh, I've been right. So let's go left. See what's up this hill. Just some flowers, it seems. That looks like where I need to go. Just double check around here. Oh, what's this? Ooh. Get out of there. Oh God. Should have paid more attention.
It shall be done.
May our blades get through! Any last words?
Don't be a
Demonic Ichor. Understandably difficult to find this because sometimes hearts, corpses. Ooh, some potions. A broken... So someone's been at this.
Well,
There she is.
What have we here? Are you a vulture, I wonder? A scavenger, poking amidst a corpse whose bones were long since cleaned? Or merely an intruder, come into these darkspawn-filled wilds of mine in search of easy prey? What say you, Scavenger or intruder?
I'm neither. The Grey Wardens once owned this tower.
It's a tower no longer. The wilds have obviously claimed this desiccated corpse. I have watched your progress for some time. Where do they go, I wondered? Why are they here? And now you disturb ashes none have touched for so long. Why is that?
Don't answer her. She looks chastened, and that means others may be nearby.
Oh, you fear barbarians will swoop down upon you.
Yes, swooping is bad.
She's a witch of the wild, she is. She'll turn us into toads.
Witch of the Wilds. Such idle fancies, those legends. Have you no minds of your own? You there. Women do not frighten like little boys. Tell me your name and I shall tell you mine.
I am Elisa. A pleasure to meet you.
Now that is a proper civil greeting, even here in the wilds. You may call me Morrigan. Shall I guess your purpose? You sought something in that chest? Something that is here no longer?
Here no longer? You stole them, didn't you? You're some kind of sneaky witch thief.
Sneaky witch
How
thief.
very eloquent. How does one steal from dead men?
Quite easily, it seems. Those documents are Grey Warden property, and I suggest you return them.
I will not, for 'twas not I who removed them. Invoke a name that means nothing here any longer if you wish. I am not threatened.
Then who removed them?
'Twas my mother, in fact.
Can you take us to her?
There is a sensible request. I like you.
I'd be careful. First it's, I like you, but then zap. Frog time.
He really doesn't like
pot, she
mages.
Will. Just you watch. If the pot's warmer than this forest, it'd be a nice change.
Follow me then, if it pleases you. Greetings, Mother. I bring before you 4 Grey Wardens who...
I see them, girl. Much as I expected.
Are we supposed to believe you were expecting us?
You are required to do nothing, least of all believe. Shut one's eyes tight or open one's arms wide. Either way, one's a fool.
She's a witch, I tell you. We shouldn't be talking to her.
Quiet, Davith. If she's really a witch, do you want to make her mad?
There is a smart lad. Sadly irrelevant to the larger scheme of things, but it is not I who decides. Believe what you will. And what of you? Does your woman's mind give you a different viewpoint? Or do you believe as these boys do?
Does your woman's mind? This is very early 2000s. I'm no fool if that's what you're asking.
Oh, if you must protest so quickly, perhaps I need not ask. So much about you is uncertain, and yet I believe. Do I? Why, it seems I do.
So this is a dreaded Witch of the Wilds.
Witch of the Wilds, huh? Morrigan must have told you that. She fancies such tales, though she would never admit it. Oh, how she dances under the moon.
They did not come to listen to your wild tales, Mother.
True, they came for their treaties, yes? And before you begin barking, your precious seal wore off long ago. I have protected these.
You... Oh, You protected them.
And why not? Take them to your Grey Wardens and tell them this Blight's threat is greater than they realize.
What do you mean the threat is greater than they realize?
Either the threat is more, or they realize less. Or perhaps the threat is nothing. Or perhaps they realize nothing. Oh,
I think she hit her head.
You have what you came for.
Time for you to go, then.
Do not be ridiculous, girl. These are your guests.
Show them the way.
Very well. I will show you out of the woods. Follow me.
Did she say follow me? Okay. Oh, I've got I leveled up, didn't I? So let's do 1 cunning, 2 dexterity. Because then I can do shield cover. While in this mode, the warrior shield provides a greater chance of deflecting missile attacks. Threaten. Let's get that. And then I will save it. And then that's it for now. So I think the plan is I'm going to play this once a week. Tuesday, like 7 or 8 GMT for a couple of hours. See how it goes. The other games on my list at the moment are Stalker 2, if the reviews are any good. And then Indiana Jones. Probably even if the reviews are rubbish, really. So, they can't mess it up that bad, I don't think. Yeah, and then I guess otherwise there's some PS5 games like Demon's Souls, or maybe I'll do Resident Evil again. Not sure. There's not much new games coming out, and yeah, a lot of time off for Christmas, so I'll see.